feel like you've lost your drive or creative fire? Do you struggle to find your place or assert your authority in the world? Do you have difficulty setting a clear vision for the future? Do you feel disconnected from your soul's deepest purpose? A lot of people will tell you to go ahead and meditate, or wear this, or wear that crystal, or wear this gemstone, or chant this, or chant that. Well, you can meditate, you can chant, you can wear crystals or gemstones, but if your spiritual practice doesn't align with your core astrological element, you are working against your natural flow. Meditation will always help you calm your mind. But if you really want to get to the bottom of it, we're going to need to know which one of the 4 elements are you dominated by. The element being fire, earth, air, or water. In this video, we're going to talk about your sun sign. Now, this elemental composition dictates your energy flow and which chakras are naturally open or blocked, even perpetually. Today, we're unlocking the specific chakra activation method for your sun's dominant element. The sun, or Surya, represents your ego, your soul's mission, and your creative power. So let's go ahead and find your soul's challenge. And if you want to check out the video on your mind, then I've done another video on your moon element. Most people have a mix, but one element usually dominates. Let's talk about some of the core issues that indicate a blocked sun mission. If you've lost your drive and you struggle to assert your will, then you may be dominated by the fire element. If you have difficulty establishing your worth and finding your place, then you may be dominated by the earth element. If you have foggy vision or lack of mental direction, then you may be dominated by the air element. If you struggle to bring creative ideas into reality or feel ungrounded, then you may be dominated by the water element. The element that corresponds to your biggest challenge in expressing your purpose is often the one that needs specific activation. Now let's talk about your element-specific purpose activation. How does that work? First, let's talk about the fire suns. If your sun sign is sitting in number 1, number 5, or number 9 in your horoscope, where's your energy? Your energy is in your crown chakra. It rules your ultimate wisdom and authority. You need to direct this energy into visible action. What's your activation method? It's leadership, it's mentoring, it's public speaking, and expressing your soul's vision without apology. Let's talk about earth suns, which means your sun sign is sitting in number 2, 6, or 10. Your energy is in your heart chakra. It rules your compassion and self-worth. You need to service and value creation. What is your activation method? It's service to others. Defining your core values, creating lasting, tangible structures, and leading with integrity. Now let's talk about air suns. Number 3, number 7, number 11. Your energy is in your third eye chakra, right here. It rules your vision and intellect. You need mental clarity and connection. What's your activation method? Strategic planning, joining groups for a collective cause, sharing innovative ideas, and practicing visualization for the future. Now let's talk about water suns. If your sun is in number 4, 8, or 12, your energy is in your root chakra. It rules your grounding and survival. You need to ground your intuition. What's your activation method? It's turning emotion, intuition, into creative output, strong boundary setting, deep self-investigation, and creating a safe, emotional home base. Now let's talk about how this alignment power works. And remember, it's also wherever your sun is sitting, what house it's sitting in too. That will also have an effect. So sitting in 8th house, you could have some water impact there. Now, when you try to calm a fire sun, let's say an Aries number, which is number 1, number 5, and number 9, with emotional therapy, which is a water technique, which is for number 4, 8, and 12, you only dim their powerful creative light. When you try to make an earth sun, like a stable Taurus, number 2, or a practical Virgo, number 6, or an ambitious Capricorn, number 10, to only focus on intangible spiritual pursuits, which is an air technique, you make them feel ungrounded and useless. When you try to force an air sign, and air signs are a communicative Gemini, the one that talks, a balanced Libra, number 7, or an innovative Aquarius, number 11, into a purely physical, silent routine, which is an earth technique, you cut off their vital mental energy. When you try to force a water sign, the sun sitting in number 4, number 8, or number 12, and even in some cases, houses 4, 8, and 12, into aggressive, competitive action, which is a fire technique, as I mentioned, you drain them and you make them insecure because they can't compete at the fire level. Your spiritual practice must feed your dominant element. When the chakra is activated by its correct element, the energy flows effortlessly. The result is a profound shift from struggling with your mission to thriving through your soul's purpose. Now, I'm sure you're wanting your own personalized sun remedies, right? So let's do a real quick cap of all the sun signs. So your sun sitting in number 1 all the way through 12. Let's get specific. So here are your personalized high power elemental remedies based on your specific sun sign for purpose activation. Remember, fire signs can also be house number 1, 5, and 9 too. So if you're an Aries, your best remedy is taking immediate conscious action towards a new goal. You need to initiate and lead. If your sun is sitting in sign number 2 or in the 2nd house, your remedy is to create something beautiful or tangible every week. Building value is your purpose. If you're a Gemini sun sitting in the 3rd house or number 3, your remedy is to teach or write about something new you learned. You need to communicate and connect ideas. If you are a Cancer sun, which is number 4 or sitting even in the 4th house, your remedy is to care for your community or your family, nurture. You need to nurture and protect. If you're a Leo sun, your sun sitting in your 5th house or number 5, your best remedy is to lead a project or creatively shine every day. Your purpose is to express and take charge. If you're a Virgo sun sitting in your 6th house or number 6, your remedy is to offer practical help or perfect a complex skill, perfect it. Refinement and service is your mission. If you're a Libra sun sitting in number 7, your remedy is to meditate on justice and seek win-win solutions. You need to harmonize and balance, even sitting in the 7th house. If you're a Scorpio sun, your remedy is to dive into research or emotional truth-seeking. You thrive on transformation and investigation, even if your sun's sitting in the 8th house. If you're Sagittarius sun, your best remedy is to plan a major trip or study a new philosophy. 9th house is the house of long-distance travels and higher learning. You need expansion and philosophical purpose. If you're a Capricorn sun sitting in sign number 10, your remedy is to set a difficult, long-term professional goal and commit to it. Structure and achievement is your key to peace, even if your sun's sitting in 10th house, similar. If you're an Aquarius sun, your remedy is to volunteer or start a group focus that's focused on future change. Your soul needs collective purpose and innovation. If you're a Pisces sun, your best remedy is deep surrender and creative visualization. You need to imagine and dissolve boundaries, even if your sun's sitting in the 12th house. When the chakra is activated by its correct element, the energy flows effortlessly. And when I talk about the different houses, I mean house number 159, they're also similar because they're ruled by Aries and Leo and Sagittarius in the Kalpurush Kundali. You're going to get similar effects. So you can always go ahead and implement this, apply this to your signs and houses to get multiple remedies. So what does all this tell you? This tells you that you need to stop following the one-size-fits-all spiritual advice, as I mentioned in my moon video. Your elemental blueprint, it provides the perfect instruction manual for your soul's healing, straight up from above. This is your custom path to aligning your mind, body, and spirit. It's time to stop fighting your own nature and start using your innate power that's been given to you to activate your purpose and manifest the authority, the achievement, the vision, the creation that you deserve. Your sun sign is telling you exactly what you need. You just have to listen to the language of the element that your sun sign is placed in, or even the house that it's placed in. Now, understanding this is not just a temporary fix, as I mentioned earlier. It's the key to your soul's evolution, your soul's purpose, and your best possible relationships with the world and yourself. This deep self-knowledge is power, and it gives you the map that you need to navigate many of life's challenges with not only grace, but also with alignment. Now, I want you to tell me in the comments which element is dominant in your sun sign, or which house is your sun sign sitting in. What is your purpose? What is your activation method? Write it down. Once you write this down, you're going to know which house your sun sign is and what you need to focus on. And also, I would like you to share this video. Do your good deed of the day. Share it with the world. Share it with someone who really needs this, who's out of sync, who's out of alignment, who's feeling the pressure. The more you share, the more you make your chart better. Knowledge is meant to be shared, and that's what I'm doing. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. And also, if you want me to continue making these videos, go ahead and comment. Tell me, how are these videos changing your life? How are they impacting you? And of course, if you'd like to connect with us, the link's in the About section. So thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day.